Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to noodle around in some ACC open lobbies and probably doubling back and forth between doing some practice at Indy because we got a race coming up. I think we're in between servers here right now. I don't know if they just finished a race or if they just finished qualifying. Looks like qualifying's coming up.
Green light, go, go, go.
And we're going to go last to first as usual.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, what's this guy doing? I forgot to invalidate that lap. Remember to invalidate. The only point of being out here right now is to get our tire pressure set. We don't want to set a quality time.
There's a slow car ahead.
take her out wide down here and validate.
Nothing validated. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Slow car ahead.
One way doing it.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
What do we got here? 92, 82, 85, and 91. Okay, I'll deal with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. All right. A 1 minute wait timer, and away we go into the chaos. Into the chaos we go. Hello, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Darren. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to do some open lobbies, shenanigans, probably some practice at Indy. We got a race coming up, so probably pop into the server and
Going double file.
play with the setup a little bit, see if we can get find some time. Because our pace at Indy in the BMW is terrible. We're just having a little bit of fun here today, open lobby chaos. This is always good for a laugh for me. See if we can stay near the back for the start. Yep. And pick our way through the chaos.
Green light, show them where you go.
This guy's gonna kill somebody. The McLaren will murder. Not too bad.
Slow car ahead.
Got a bit of stupid.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Idiot. I shouldn't say that. I have no idea. He obviously didn't see us.
Slow car ahead.
Oh. couple more off.
Yellow flag in sector 3. We have some light damage in the rear of the car.
I knew the guy the McLaren would kill. Gonna get back. I'd like to catch that P6.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Well done, babe. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Rubber banding.
Yellow flag in sector 3. We've got some light damage in the front. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
7 minutes. Get P3. Okay, that's the way we're racing. Okay. See you later. That was a bad server. These guys were not safe. Not a lot of racecraft being displayed in that server. Let's go back to the top. What do we got here? Monza server rank and active ban list, 23 minutes. Server's full. Spa, that one's full. Get in here. Nope. Let's try this one. Alright. Same conditions. 21, 28. Let's see what happens in here. I'll have to guess on the tires. If this server's any good, we'll get it set up after the race. We don't have time now. Miss the quali. Check out the handle on P9 McLaren. A happy fart. Quali just finishing up. What kind of times these boys putting? 47.3, that's quick. 48s, 49s, 50s, 52 was the last one. Okay. Okay. Who's running old cars? $296. There's a 488. There's a 488. 296. Where's old McLaren fuel for 20.
20 seconds.
No one behind us. Okay.
Going double file.
Okay, starting P19 or thereabouts. Back of the pack anyways. Let's see how far we can get. If that blue flag guy didn't have to try and fight P3 in the last server we were in, we probably could have got a P3 out of it.
Green light, go, go, go. Slow car ahead.
20 seconds damage. So destroyed my aero front and rear. 20 minutes, no arrow. Alright, let's go.
There's a slow car behind. Yellow flag, be careful.
I sense it. I smell a crash coming. Is he there? Did he continue on or did he go in the pits? He continued on? Good. Let's see it.
There's a slow car up ahead. We've been given a stop and go.
We just want one car. Give me a fair shot at that Porsche.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
There you go. Turd. Mark. Let's get out of here. What a bunch of turds. Wow. Yeah, let's back right out of there altogether. Do something a little more settled. Hey, bud. How's it going, man? I was just trying some open lobbies. Oh, man. Boys purposely hitting you off track. So I obliged to run one down, punted him off track, and then rage quit. Well, I didn't rage quit. I was laughing when I quit. Yeah, no, ridiculous. Terrible. Terrible. Oh. Quality race, orientation race. Yeah. Usually it's fun if you can get into some. There's usually half a dozen guys in there that want to race. I don't know why these guys are even joining servers, if that's what their intention is. Doesn't help them or anybody else. Kind of stupid. But, here's what it is. Let's try the race setup. Let's take about 45 liters. And try that out. I hate hot lapping, but it's a must. So I did a pile of races last night. And the practice race tonight. So, should be good. My pace is terrible at this track. I have no idea what my PB is there. This is a fun track though, isn't it? Felt like a good lap. We'll see. Snap oversteer and lost my gains. Whoa! I don't feel like hot lapping. Well, I really don't. Get me wanting to go race Le Mans now. Let's go try it. Maybe if I do a lap, you'll find some time in mine. Maybe you're faster than me. I have no idea. Let's go have a look. Close. ACC drive. No need. Close. Game. Close. Close. Moza. What you talking about, Moza? Let's set up Le Mans wheel settings. And where are you? There it is. Launch. Penthouse not responding. The game. Okay, game loading. car are we in? Car were you driving? You're a McLaren man, aren't you? Let's try the Aston. Played in the Ford a lot. Alright, let's continue. Let's do a 20-minute with no hypers. I tried practicing, Matt. I don't want to do fucking hot laps today. I just ripped a half a dozen laps and the car felt pretty good. But if you're around later, are you going to go home? If you're going to practice, I'll go back out at Indy with you, but I don't want a hot lap alone. I tried some open lobbies. That was a fucking disaster. Josh is mentioning he got a 410 PB at Le Mans, so we're going to go have a look at it. Mustang is pretty goddamn awesome in this game. Let's take a race setup. Chassis and air out. Let's reduce the steering ratio. And let's go. What's that? What did we pick? A 30-minute race? Can't remember. I'll take enough for. You know what? I'm taking full tank. Here he comes. He's going to yell at us.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start. Formation lap has started.
I'm driving up here for this formation, watching this carnival ride here, whatever they're bouncing in this ball over here on the left. What the fuck is that thing? And how much vomit is there underneath of it? Right, what is this thing? Death ball on bungees. Mr. Cran, helping you out. Yeah, you better get good. You're gonna stay with me this season.
Green flag, green flag.
Where are you going? You're not chasing me. Yeah, we need to separate our lap times by at least 2/10 this season, maybe, eh? Okay, who dies under the brake in here? I can imagine it. We got some fast boys in D4 again. For the hat trick. Back. Whoa. I'll take your penalty.
Platform 24.67.
Get out of this track, we might be able to get a lap in. Look at them all. Come here, boys. Illegal pass. This is going to be scary. Can I get one here? Nope. On the exit here. Nope. .414.
40.95.
.354 is quick. Look at me again. Same place. And it cost me a pile of lap time. One way of doing it. Look at the size of it compared to the radar. Drag racing a Mustang. Oh, well, look at that birch tree. Right there, look. He killed us. That thing is hard to drive. I probably could have taken the safe setup. Let's try it in the Mustang. Oh, I'm gonna pop you a message, Matt. I sent you a quick note about the meeting I had today. Oh, I need to use the washroom. I'll be right back, guys. Now, let's see if we can get clear of some of these back markers a little earlier.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Put down a lap.
Formation lap has started.
Or if our seasons go like they usually do, Matt, I'm going to have a good start. You're going to have a bad start. You're going to go to silver. I'm going to go to gold. And we win nothing.
Green flag, green flag.
And we get a strong exit out of here. There we go. Corvette draft. Millstone draft. Give us some tow, boys. Let's go. Uh-oh. I can see what's in his teeth. Please don't kill us going into this corner. Oh no. What about the grip? Let me try again.
Formation lap has started.
I haven't driven LMU for a couple of days. Forget about the grip. I'd like to get a clean lap in just to see where I stand lap time wise. I got no idea.
Green flag, green flag.
They are not one bit afraid to cut you off. Which one is it? Is it the one beside me? Hurry up. I thought I was fucking on track for that one. See him pushing me over? I'll push you over. How about that?
Time 4:22.90.
Big run. gap on this McLaren, maybe he won't try and send it on us up here in this right-hander. They love to send it there. I love to die there. No. We're going to try again. We stay with it. Let's try again. I got to see a lap. At least we got to get 2 laps in. We got to be able to pull it off.
Formation lap has started. I'm in it now because I'm too stubborn to quit. I need to see what I can do for a lap. Okay, so just turn it off. Green flag, green flag. Had to lift. Whoa.
See you in a few, buddy. Stay off that inside curve, and a lot more stable through there.
Time 4:22.70.
Let's go, Big X. Come on. More room down the inside. Not without an illegal pass again, probably. Through. We're going to get a whole lap in? I shouldn't have said nothing. Power a little quicker than these guys. Looks like it. Side by side in this braking zone. Beamer behind us with the yellow eyes looks menacing. We were up a half second, we lost it. I think we got a little more top speed than the Aston, but things got momentum.
Lap 4:08.99.
408's in traffic. Bad one, so I'll probably do a 406. Yeah, 408, 409 is the best I can do in traffic. See, I had to back out of it there. Losing time there to these guys. Before the end of the lap. I don't think we got another one. Alright, we need a 10th. Now we'll find 4 more, get us into a 407. Maybe we can rip it through here. I lost it. I still found 2 tenths. What, 4082? 408223 is my fastest today. What is a PB? I don't know. Oh, 2 seconds. I wonder if the mat is around yet. I'll open up a stop and go chat. Let's have a look. Go home. Go here. He is not yet online. We go wait for Matt. Let's drive a hypercar until he gets here. Right back, folks. Wonder what that is. Oh. Oh, what's that sound? I've had a very large stress relief today, and that mouthful of cold beer tasted some kind of good. Okay, while we're waiting for Matt, we're going to go have some fun. And by fun, I mean fun. Let's go here. Let's click that. Okay, let's do the soft limit. Soft limit game 4 strength. On. Oh, that's pretty hard. Okay. Soft limit game 4 strength off. Still pretty hard. Okay. Let's go soft. Okay. That's a little easier. Because I can't figure out unless I can. Let's see. 360. Turn off synchronous. Which one? Maximum limit angle. I can't move those individual to one another. So that's still 360. Okay, so that doesn't matter. If I move that, does that go to 720? Yeah. Okay. Nothing I can do with that. Okay. Let's go to AMS2. Take the Woody.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, dude?
While I was waiting for you, I was just loading up fucking trophy trucks to fuck around until you got here.
Love that. Love that.
All right, I'll get out of here. Switch this off.
I'm expecting a phone call, so I might jump off here in a minute, but I'm firing everything up right now.
Right on. Well, I tell you, buddy, I'm a little bit less stressed than I was when I woke up this morning.
Well, that's good. I'm glad everything's working out in your favor.
Well,
Maybe not your favor, but at least it's working out better than what you assumed it was going to.
it did work out better than I assumed it was going to, and fair is fair, right?
Yeah.
We take vows to take care of one another. Well, I guess I'm going to be held by those vows. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. Fair enough.
It is what it is. That's what I said I would do. I meant it at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I am finding better consistency with this setup. I'm still not finding a whole lot of speed, but I did a couple mid 37s today just noodling. So, and that was with 55, 60 liters of fuel. I'm not that concerned about Indy. Get Indy over with. I'm strong at I'm strong at Spa.
Yep. Coda at night though. That's gonna take a little bit of practicing.
Yep.
I'm not sure how lit the track is.
We'll have to go play on it.
For sure. So Mr. Dan sent me another setup that he's tweaked. He said he basically only uses Hymo in like some Go setups. He said in his opinion, he said that they're a little bit. He thinks that Coach Dave Academy is a little bit behind compared to Hymo and Go. At least he said he told me for quick times.
For esports setups, yeah.
Correct. Yep. And and he says, but Coach Dave is amazing because of how convenient it is. Like you have decent setups for every car in the game, essentially.
Yep. And it's one of those things where if we're trying different stuff, right? Guys want to try CDAs, I'll send them to them. If guys want to try goes, they'll send them to me. Like we always end up sharing all this shit, right? So we don't all have to pay for all the prescriptions. Be like one of those or subs. I mean, right? You sub to this, you get Go, I'll get Hymo. He's got Coach Dave, so we've got 3 guys, right? And
just sent that your way. Yeah, and I even told him, I said, I like the meta setups from Coach Dave, but they didn't offer a meta setup for Indy, so it was like, kind of sucks.
Well, the basis on their meta setups is whether or not it's in the LFM series.
Correct.
Right? If it's in the LFM season, then they'll have a meta for it. Right? So because they're looking at LFM BOP when they're doing it. So, all that good stuff, right? But again, I do really like the Coach Dave app. I didn't like the Go setups or the Hymos on the Bentley. Now, it might be a completely different animal with the BMW too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to the house on Saturday to get my stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll be able to talk to her.
That's good.
Well, she was a lot more. She thinks she won, so it works out.
Hey, it's just let her believe what she wants.
Yep. So are we going quali or race?
Let's go quali. I'm going through his notes right now. I'm basically gonna try and summarize it, but
So this was a race. This is a tweaked Dan Cran.
Hymo setup. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. My wheel turned on. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so T2.
My girlfriend's my ex-girlfriend's posted a resume for her next man. Wanted, polyglot with master, true to his word, transparent, caring, affectionate, smiling, empathetic, free, financially organized, creative and resolving and fully committed man, 54 to 64 with healthy living style. Agent, Mercurial Skies at proton.me.
Lord.
Should I like it?
Endorsed by Darren Robichaud.
Oh, that would get her deleting that photo. Yeah, terms of arrangement. She wants that's a silver platter. I should put a photo of myself on a silver platter and post it on that fucking. You any good at Photoshop?
I am not, but Gianna isn't too bad actually.
This is me on a horse. I get tickets to that thing you like.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a good commercial.
Look at your man. Now look at me. Look at your
back
man.
again.
Now back to me. Now back to me. Yeah, I'm on a boat. Oh, fuck, that was great. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I've downloaded that. I gotta move it. Okay, so now let's go to documents,
Alright, so T2.
downloads. Cut.
Speed. Into Apex. Focus on exit speed. And
Oh, it's a quali? Okay. That's a quali setup. All right. He's taking off a bit of the rear wheel rate. Increase the brake bias. Okay.
Alright, so he basically said, I'm struggling in T2, going into going into turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. I'm not carrying enough speed. He said I can hit turn 2 with more speed. It's more of like a gradual brake versus like trying to slow the car down. But he said if you stay to the right at turn 3, trying to keep the car on the curb, that's okay, because it'll kind of shoot you out left anyway, like kind of setting you up for turn 4. But he says turns 8 through 11. So what is that? That's like the S's. That left-hander. So apparently he only brakes like 50% for turn 8. I'll have to stream.
Turn
I'll
8.
stream
So
my thing.
when because I'm looking at the Coach Dave, the insights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost always on the brakes. Like I'm trailing into the brake. I'm not getting my brake on 100% fast enough. And I'm finding times where I'm not making 100% braking. So I'm not getting the brakes to 100 quick enough, and I'm still braking too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Daniel says he wants to see a 35.8 of both of us today. Good luck, Sean. Bon
Maybe, Sean.
Good bon
Yeah,
chance, mon ami.
You'll be in D2 before you know it, buddy.
Okay, I gotta do that.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
I don't
I
want
want you to
I don't want to look at it.
Why?
Well, just fucking being contrary. That's all. I'm all cocky. I'm all cocky today now.
Fine then. I ain't sharing shit with you. Ain't happening. Teammate.
Okay, so yeah, Sean's saying you don't need much brake through the S's. Very little brake and quick flicks of the wheel. I went on board with Flamager last night, and he's just so smooth through that section. It's like it's no effort. The car's just coasting through. It's just like, how is he doing this? I thought you were going to share something.
Oh, you said no. So
No.
I'm not doing it no more.
He fights back.
Here, I'll show you.
He said he's happy to help us find some time.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
That's where we're into today, buddy.
Yeah, I'm more so like I just wanted to show you what his inputs, what Cran's inputs were. Like going into turn 8, it's that hard left-hander right before the S's.
Yep.
Hold on, where is my? Oh, there we are. Okay.
I'm braking way too late for that, and I'm cutting way up too far to the left side of the track. I can see it on the Coach Dave. It's just like, if I put my car over there, I'll never make the right-hander going into the S's. But I've tried it, and the further I get over, it seems to be all right.
So he's on full. He's on the full brakes, but he's. You watching?
Yep.
So he's on full brakes at the braking marker,
Which one?
downshifting.
Okay, so he's
turn 8.
So he's before. He's before the 100 board. Oh no, okay. Go ahead.
So he's on the brakes right at the 200 board.
I'm on the. Oh. Okay. How far to the right? Right? See, I'm getting way too far to the left.
Yeah.
Is he in third the whole way through that section? So he's staying second. Short shift
Oh, he
to
told
third.
me in all capital letters, do not use first gear, Matt.
Okay.
Interesting.
He swings a nose out. I don't know why we got an echo.
It's because I'm streaming from the Discord. It's messing with it. I'll stop.
Well, that's fine, but I'm getting it.
There, we're good. Yeah, I just was curious on like what he meant by that. 'Cause it makes sense, but I even told him, I was like, I use first gear quite a bit, mainly just trying to get out of the habits of the Bentley. You know, because the first gear at the Bentley is fairly long, and it's opposite with the Beamer. So.
All right.
Alright, I need to go through the rest of those notes. My guy sent me quite a bit of information last night, and I woke up to it. I was like, holy hell. And I'm trying to read through it while I'm at work, and
It's pretty goddamn cool that our league community, the boys will help one another out like that, man.
dude, it's so cool. It just took me giving them a few golf lessons to get the information out of them.
I got nothing to offer.
Yeah, he said don't prioritize getting way to the left after turn 8.
Yeah.
It is okay. He goes, it is okay if you have the opportunity to do so, but don't shy away from the feeling of running a bit deep into T8 as long as you get back to the middle of the track.
Oh. And I spun the car coming out of turn 7 thinking about turn 8.
Right. He told me I'm actually carrying too much speed through 2.9, which I'm like, he says I'm pushing too hard. Sean asked, how long are you streaming?
Oh.
It's 2 o'clock now. Darren will probably stop streaming after the practice race tonight at 11 o'clock.
I might have to go out for supplies. It's that TC2 again. Now I'm going to go to 3 till we get tires warmed up at least. I hit the wall out of the last corner. Give myself 0.8 damage.
right before the last turn. Straight to that left. Oh, it was turn 14 that he was saying that he doesn't brake. He's usually peaking around 50 to 60% braking for that turn, never going above 75.
Okay.
It's the left-hander before the
Yeah,
last.
I know. I just went through it as soon as you said it.
Oh, good timing. I don't even have you up on my screen right now. I'm just reading through messages. What else? He said that really will set you up to carry more speed through the last turn going into the straight.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh wow. 6/10. Got a 37.6 second lap out. Okay.
Love that.
Yeah. Okay. It's smoother. It's weird. Again, right? You get yourself taught a bad racing line. Okay. Dick zipper burn. Fast.
Yeah, I guess it's not necessarily teaching yourself a bad line. I think it's that next level of thinking, right? Where it's like, oh, we're putting down decent laps, but then there's that next level of,
Yeah.
well, you could be 10 feet to the right or 10 feet to the left, and it gives you a different angle, and you save 2/10 in one corner. It's like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
it's
two-
that minuscule
But
changes now.
if I can save 2/10 in 5 corners,
That's nice.
I found a second, right? So you're looking at, and again, people say like, what's the difference between where I'm at right now and an esports driver? And it's how much speed they can carry through the turns,
Yeah, their apex speeds are a
Right.
lot higher.
and just fucking downright consistency.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused, I suppose.
Why, thank you, sir.
Ooh, I should go sync my liveries.
Yes, you should.
Sync is complete. So now can I see Darren's? Yeah, I see Darren's. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, I see Zipper Burn too. Awesome. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go move my car.
I'm learning how to fly.
Sounds good.
Yeah, air chasing zipper burn. Cool. Perfect. Thanks, Sean. Hello.
How's the car feeling?
Good.
Still on that setup?
Yeah. The new one he sent.
Yeah. Get ACC drive going. I'm gonna get a few laps and then I got to I need to check out my seat because I think something came loose on my seat slider. Because I think like one side is like off the track a little bit. Because I almost have to like force it into like a groove.
Oh, that's not good.
No, well, it's partly on me because like the first time that I put the seat on, I tightened the seat slider a little bit too much to the point where it was very difficult to. Have you used have you ever set up a seat slider before?
Yeah, I built this one.
Yeah, oh, okay. So it's a fucking pain in the ass. Well, I couldn't get the two holes to line up. It was difficult for me to get the two holes to line up, and then I realized that I tightened them down too much to the point where I didn't have enough play. Well, when I redid my seat the last time, I gave it too much play,
Yep.
and now it's so.
Yeah, when I'm building
And,
stuff like that, I put everything together. I don't tighten anything down until everything is together. Unless I have to tighten
Yeah.
it down because if I can't access it. But for the most part, I want to see everything together loose before I tighten anything down.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard with the seat slider because you don't know until you get it bolted down and use it, right? Because like even like trying to if you have your seat completely off, but the seat slider is still attached to it,
Yep.
and you go to slide the seat sliders back and forth. I mean that's I mean it's possible, but it's not easy.
No. No, they got to be in the same place for sure.
Yeah. So I might mess around with that for a little bit today.
So I invalidated a 37-1. So there is 36s here if we could straighten it up.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's just a matter of me going in and getting some time and getting used to this setup too. Yeah, I'll be right
Yeah.
back, buddy.
You're good, man. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Might want to warm them tires up before you start.
little bit of braking, but not much, okay?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Sorry.
Oh, can't park there.
Yeah, it's temporary parking. I've got a half a second in turn, what is it, 15, 16?
The last turn.
Yeah. Without
Nice.
without the braking, if I can get that sweeping left-hander in second gear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I saw it plummeting. Yeah, there's 36s in here for sure. Check the DMs, okay. There's a Discord. Is there an invite thing on my YouTube channel? How do I do that? Matt, you know how I send Sean an invite
To what?
to the Discord?
I don't know. You set up the Discord.
Invite people. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I go here, I click this, invite people.
Hello there.
You nailed it.
Yo.
Hello.
You nailed it.
I'm learning.
We'll get this figured out.
We're learning. No, I'll go back on track. Yeah, even with just some of the stuff that Dan, the notes that Dan sent to Matt, and just listening to what he's telling him, I can find a half a second out here, easy. I can get into 36s, I think.
You can get in the 35s, bud.
I love hearing that.
What lobby are y'all in? I'm gonna join just to watch. I'm not running any more laps until Wednesday.
Quality server.
I'm definitely not running any low fuel laps.
No, this track, it gets a little redundant after so many hot laps.
I love the track. I just don't want to improve my lap time anymore.
I like racing at this track. I don't like running hot laps.
My PB, I set with 50 liters.
Getting the exit out of turn 7 is going to find me probably at 2-3 tenths.
I always try to tell myself you can always go wider than what you think at turn 7.
Yep. And a little bit of grass won't slow you down either.
I saw Flamger take himself out by touching that grass last night.
He's no TC. He's trying to tame the Nissan with no TC.
Screw that.
Yeah, no thank you.
You normally take all that curb?
Nope. Tires are just about there. Come around now. Alright, let's see if we can put one down. Hey now. Hey, how you doing, guys? See you later. The slide. Where did I have my TC?
3.
We're still on 3. Trying to work it back because I have been running it on 2. What?
I run 6 and 4 in the Mustang.
Yep.
And that thing still scares me. I don't even use first gear. Did he advise y'all to stay in second for turn 1?
He said to never going first at all.
Yeah, he told me in all capital letters. Probably because I go into first out of habit. But I feel like there's times where, well, he even said that if it's okay if you need it to help slow the car down. But
Yeah.
in terms of like apex to exit, no, you shouldn't be in first. At least in this car.
Yeah. Well, I haven't driven the BMW, but literally the only times I'm hitting first in the Mustang, and even when I do, I'm short shifting to second. And that's in turn 1 and Matt in this turn coming up right here.
Yeah. I found myself like doing like one of those. But even then I'll get a little bit of oversteer like I did there. I don't know how he did the S's so smooth in third.
He takes him in third. I stay in second through there.
I did too. I did gain 3/10 and it felt like I was going slower.
Okay, I was in the green and then I messed it up.
I need to adjust the pressures. It's bad.
Fuck, I invalidated it.
Oh yeah.
I just invalidated a 37.3.
What's up with the right rear tires? Even last night in the races, I was a pound off. Is it from puncture or is it from?
Pressure loss.
Yeah, you're losing. So what you're doing is when you're hitting those curbs through the S's, you're eventually it's going to cause pressure loss. Those and the left-hander right before the last turn. I don't know if you're cutting that enough to actually hit that curb.
Hit the curb on the left.
On the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn 8.
Because
I tried to catch turn.
The one before
14.
the last turn.
Yeah, 14. The one, Darren, where we're trying to go like 60% brake, not 100.
Yep.
You can do that, but brake a little bit earlier than what y'all have been doing.
Yeah.
It's real. You're really not on throttle after you make that right-hand turn. You're not on throttle very long before you need to stab the brake and then start turning left.
Okay.
Because you should be slowed down enough that you can cut basically all of that corner.
Yeah, even Dan, he told me, he goes, the Beamer can handle it if your left tires are even in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yep. So right now with what I've looked at, if I put all the sectors that I've improved today together, I'm in the 36s. It's just been done it so many times now that I'm putting too much thought into it. I'm not running on muscle memory anymore.
Matt, let me see what your fastest lap is.
I think it's like a 36. 8. Yeah.
Lap 8.
Or, oh, you meant in this session?
Yeah. Not me.
Yeah, I mean, I would drop 4/10 with my best.
I'm just gonna watch through your replay here.
Yeah. Oh, you're streaming. Sweet. I'm gonna pull that up.
So you're like, I'm already noticing you're like me. You're nowhere near as close to that left wall as you can be.
Yeah.
And I'm bad for it too. I feel like when I'm driving that I'm right on it. But when I look back at my replay, I'm basically in the same spot you are.
That's hilarious. And I'll find myself start to creep closer to that wall as it come up on the braking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you said, we're 5 feet from the wall and we feel like we're inches.
All that looks good through there. You might be able to.
Maybe go a little bit later on that
You might-
apex.
I'm thinking you can probably maybe turn in a little bit earlier here so that you're not washing as wide out.
Yeah. Kind of catch that curb
Yeah.
on the right. Yeah.
My rights usually hit that curve.
Okay. And that'll help bring the car around, like you said, where I'm
Yeah.
not going out too far left.
And here, I think I might be braking slightly earlier than you two. But I'm terrible through this turn, so don't. By all means, if you're getting through this turn good, don't take my advice here.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. Like sometimes when I really focus on that double apex, I do really well. But other times, if I just kind of get caught up in the lap, I'll just take it around the bend, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. Versus more of a V.
All that looks good there, except for maybe trying to get a little further left.
Right before, yeah. You can even see like right here, I try to make that little bit of a
Yep.
switch to the left to kind of get the weight of the car.
Because if you get further left here, like if you're another car width and a half over to the left, you've got a much straighter shot through this first turn.
That way I'm further right, setting up
Yep.
for that second one. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sure you probably know you can cut all kinds of this corner right here as long as your lefts are outside or on the track.
Yeah. Well, the left's got to be it got to be on the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that mistake the last time we raced here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm braking probably right here.
Ah, interesting. And well, and you can see I missed the apex there.
Yep. So braking earlier there is going to allow you to get turned in better and cut that corner complete. Like your lefts are going to be in that dirt.
Yeah, because then even after this turn, we got to try and stay left.
Yep.
And it's impossible to do that if you miss the apex like that.
Yeah.
Damn. And that was my fastest lap.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Yellow flag out. Watch out.
It's a tricky track, man.
It is just because it's so flat and
Yeah.
it's slick. But I find it very fun.
Oh yeah, like I said, I enjoy racing on this track. Like, a group of people, a lot of opportunity.
Enjoy what Darren's fastest lap is.
I think he said it was a
37.3.
What lap was it, though?
Oh, today? 37.5.
no. He said which like numbered lap. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh,
It's lap number 5 for him.
Oh, I don't get that one. I've only got 11 through 15.
11 through 15.
I'm on my best lap right now.
If you go look at 14, I mean he invalidated, but it was a 37.3. 16 is a 37.6 with a purple purple sector too.
Let's watch this one here. Look, Darren's almost in the same spot we were.
Sync your livery, sir.
Yeah, I haven't synced any yet. We haven't even put ours on there.
Oh, really? What'd you guys do?
We're just taking one off of race room.
Oh, that's cool. He's braking heavy there.
There's a 37.4.
Well, the main, this is being Russell West.
Yeah. Yeah, around the bend versus a V shape.
See, he tiptoes through there just like I'm slow through there, so if y'all catch me there, you're gonna pass me probably.
I'll be right back, boys. I gotta take this call.
Right on.
Oh yeah, you're tiptoeing through the S's. You can gain a bunch of time through there.
There's another 2/10.
Well, the main, this is being Russell West.
Oh, there was a 37.3. Well, 37.3, and it doesn't even have my purple sectors in it. Oh, it's got one. So here's 2/10. Here's another 10th. Yeah, so I'm looking at a 37 flat with my 3 best sectors.
You want to watch back that lap with me?
Which one, the last one?
Yeah, the one you just ran.
Yeah, you want me to replay it or?
No, I'm streaming in the Discord.
Okay.
That was what, 18?
Fastest lap was 18, yeah. I could get out wider there.
I think you might be able to take that in third.
I tried, but it was sketchy. If I get out wider, I could try it in third.
Because
The car'd be more
granted, we're in
settled.
different cars, but I'm only dropping 1 gear to go into that turn. And this is where I was talking to him about I'm terrible through that turn. So, but you take it about like I do.
I'm getting quicker there. It's this section here.
So that turn was good. But you're not as far to the right as Matt, but you're still a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit more. I take more farther to the left.
Okay.
And let me speed that back up because that seemed like a long time on the brakes. Yeah, I'm just dabbing right there.
Okay, so just to
For
shift
this turn.
just to shift away to the car.
Yep.
Okay.
That looked good.
I had a decent exit on that one.
Yeah.
And
That probably gained you a lot of time right there.
and I went a little deep on this one, so I lost time here.
You can go that deep, just turn in a little earlier.
Eat a little bit of that curb.
You probably might catch like the corner of it,
Okay.
but I don't think it'll hurt that much. Because once you clear that curb, you can coast or even get back on the throttle because you can run out onto that rumble.
Yep. I got to get more of
A
the
little more
inside
cut
of it.
right there,
Yep.
you'd have gained some more time. So
Yep.
you just about invalidated right there.
Yeah, that was close.
That's where you want to be further left here
Yep.
because you won't get all that understeer.
That curb upsets it, right? So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I try to stay away from that for sure. Anton saying that the is in the chat saying Coach Sean is here, and he said, "I will say the BMW is atrocious here."
I'm no coach. I'm nowhere near as fast as the guys that have already been sending you messages. I'm just trying to help in real time.
Yeah, no, I get you. Hey, sometimes another set of eyes over the shoulder. Try this, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Dude, Mr. Sir did it for me a few years ago at Misano and gained me a bunch of time there.
Yeah, there's almost always somebody that'll help out. It's like, hey, I'll jump in with you for a minute. It's like, all right, let's do it. But I'm almost at a point where I can't hot lap this track anymore. Now, if I went out and did cat and mouse, I could probably get 36s.
Yeah.
I'll go rip a few and see what happens. Oh, I gave myself damage, yeah.
Hey, I run into the end of the pit wall down there the other day. How much fuel are you running?
25 liters. Yep.
Just outlap. No big deal.
No pressure loss yet. Oh, a little bit in the left front from that last one. Much better grip if you don't touch the curb. Okay.
Nice driving line, Darren.
Well, thank you.
What you working on?
Everything.
Oh.
Working on not being shitty.
Wow.
Yeehaw.
That invalidated.
That's
All right.
one way to take it, I guess.
I might work in the race. So much for Hollywood.
That won't.
For the race, I'm scared of, on lap 1 anyway, I'm scared of turn 1 and turn 7.
Yeah.
Well, and this one, I guess. Was this 13?
Yes, 13. So 1, 7, and 13.
Yeah.
Turn in earlier.
Yeah, first race of the season's always kind of rough when they do a shake-up with all the divisions.
Well, plus everybody's antsy. They hadn't been racing for a while.
Yeah. It's going to be a parking lot going through T1. It's just so slow.
Hey, Darren,
Yeah.
if you go down to first in turn 1, I know you have the last 2 laps anyway. Stay in first until you get to the apex of turn 2 and then upshift the second.
Okay.
We could find time back there, Darren.
Yep.
For sure.
I'm in the green already too. That's not a good lap.
Sean, do you use the hood cam
I
when you
do.
race? Interesting.
Yeah, I
Squirrely.
can't.
I leave the line on too, if you're wondering.
Oh, really? So is
I
that
don't-
is that you, or is that Darren that has the line on?
That's Darren.
Oh, so he turned it on. Nice.
No. I'm just following Darren.
Oh, but when you have it turned on and you go to someone else's car, it turns it on.
Yeah, it still shows it. For me.
That would explain why I don't see it in Darren's stream, but I see it on yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I'm just used to seeing it. I've tried turning it off and it actually messes me up way more to have it off. Even if I'm not following it.
Really? I guess it's that almost like a reminder, like, oh shit, we're turning here, type of thing. Oh, Anton. Yeah, we know. We know not to go to first in the T1.
I go to
And
first
yeah.
in T1.
Yeah, but he also says the BMW is atrocious here, which I don't think he's wrong.
I haven't
Great
tried it
car.
here.
It's not easy. Which I don't know, Anton, you might be able to weigh in on this, but I wonder what qualities this car doesn't have for
See,
this track.
I can't. Yeah, fuck.
What?
It's getting worse instead of better. Okay, gotta stop. I've tried to change too many things at once.
Yes, I'm gonna go. Rip you. After I put some fresh tires on. Meow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you cheater.
I gotta make my gain somewhere, buddy.
Pit road. You got Schmitzer on a hot lap.
That was dirty.
That's the only way he can do it, bud.
Gotta play the mind games.
And Cube likes to do that in the races. He'll, if he's blue flagged and he's fighting with somebody, he'll let the leader go,
Yeah.
and then try to tuck in right behind him, so that when the person in front of him moves over to let him go, he just breezes by.
Uses the draft.
Next level thinking. Alright, maybe I shouldn't touch those curbs until I get some heat in these tires.
Oh yeah, I'll stay off him for like the first 2 laps.
I've already got 0.15 pressure loss front right.
We're not even done with our out lap.
I can't keep my lefts below 100 degrees.
Do you open the
Yep.
ducts?
Yep. We're open to 5.
Yeah, red tires and blue brakes.
Yep. After like a lap, the brakes don't really get blue.
Oh, too late braking.
3 really heavy braking zones.
You in third for that, Matt?
Yeah. I'm pretty much coasting through that whole section. A little dab of the brakes in turn. What would it be? 3 or 4?
So
Right
3.
before the right-hander. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have to go out wide to that curb.
Oh, it's got a good
Or
exit
is that
there.
4? It might be 4.
Yeah, I got massive pressure loss.
Bring it in. I'll go back out with you. I need to adjust tires anyway.
And then I nailed turn 8. Okay, set up.
Anton says your BMW is just a pig in Sector 2.
It basically is.
Yeah, it's not an
Nice.
easy. It's not an easy car to drive. You could whip the Bentley through there.
Ian is driving that this season. He's been struggling with it. I was shocked at how good the brakes are on the Mustang.
Oh, Mustang
Oh,
brakes are almost like the
yeah.
Porsche.
I was not expecting that. I was braking way early because I started with the Bentley on this track and then went to the Mustang.
What a night and day.
Yeah,
What did you race last season? I can't remember. The Lexus?
McLaren.
Oh, McLaren.
Yeah, I didn't get a
Yeah.
lot of racing done.
Yeah, the brakes on the McLaren suck.
Yeah, they do.
The high-speed cornering doesn't.
Nope. Oh, that's nice, Anton. Good for you. Congratulations.
You're not allowed to type that shit in my YouTube, man.
That's braggy.
Humble brag.
Matt, it might be time for you to flex your moderator muscles. Put that motherfucker on a timeout.
Oh God, he's here.
Oh no. Run.
I still got pressure loss.
Words of encouragement. Yeah. It had the opposite effect, buddy.
Words of discouragement.
Yeah. There's always time to be had.
I'm hurt, honestly. Anton said he was going to draft me in fantasy, and he didn't.
Oh no. That's a confidence killer going into the season.
Right?
Okay. I gotta get an outlap in. Without pressure loss.
Are you hitting the curbs on your outlap?
I must be. I'm gonna go out nice and slow, nice and easy. Wait till I get up to pressure before I put it on any curves. I haven't had my tires up correct once today, so. Going down the pit lane watching Matt rip his lap.
Too deep.
Way too deep.
Too deep. A little too deep. Oh, you got picked early, Sean. So it wasn't that Anton didn't want you.
You just didn't want me that early.
Oh.
I guess Ian did though.
Oh. You're not a first round draft pick.
I was for Ian.
This will be a fun season.
I hope so. It hasn't been fun the last two, so I'm hoping to get a fun one in.
What's happened?
I haven't made it through lap 1 in like 2 seasons.
Oh. Darren, do you remember when I first joined the league? Probably our first like 4 or 5 seasons, like almost every single race, I would get taken out in lap 1. It was the worst.
Yep, that's what happened to me the last 2 seasons.
Dude,
I remember one race.
It was almost worse than the errands.
I want to say it was Valencia, Matt, that we were all racing together then, and I must have heard Jim tell me your name 7 or 8 times.
Even that, I got pressure loss, and I didn't hit any curbs on that outlap.
Really?
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Valencia. Has a good flow to it when you are in the flow, but
Yeah.
if you're not in the flow, man, it's like you're fighting for your life.
Had a good time there in the rain.
Oh,
That was in Lexus.
that track is the worst in the rain. You can't just hit the curbs.
Some of them. Not me.
Oh, we're losing you, Sean. Your mic.
Rut road.
I don't know, Darren, were you hearing that too? Or was it a little choppy?
Yeah, I did.
I'll try not streaming and see what.
No.
I'm not looking forward to Snetterton or Red Bull Ring.
A lot of people hate on Snetterton. I don't mind it.
I gotta grab a bite to eat, boys. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know. I think some of the other tracks kind of make up for it. Some people were like kind of upset about Spa. And I'm like, what do you mean? it's like one of the best.
I'm not a
tracks in the
huge.
game.
I'm not a huge fan of Spa, but
Mhm.
it's not like the worst. Snetterton is hands down, I think, the worst track.
What
And
don't you like about it?
I've only driven Red Bull Ring, whatever, last season or season before. I think it was season before when we raced it in the rain.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I've been on Red Bull Ring, so I'm gonna have to learn that track completely.
That's another track that like, you touch the curbs or even the paint for that matter. Oh, shut up, Anton. Spa is not boring.
It is a little bit.
It's not, you're right. It's good. It's good for hot lapping, but it's not good for racing. I agree. There's time, but I don't know. There's sections in Spa where you could have some good racing, but then other times it's like there's no point in trying to like, make a move on somebody. Just it doesn't make sense. But out of Snetterton, Olton, and Donington, I'd probably put Snetterton at the bottom of that list from the British tracks. But yeah, Snetterton isn't the best.
Barcelona's going to give me. I love Barcelona, but it's going to give me an aneurysm this season.
Is that the one that's it's rain at Barcelona?
It's variable, so
I thought-
we could have rain, we could have sun.
I think Hungaroring was the rain race.
Hungaroring is the rain race, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Green light. Go, go, go.
I missed the nighttime rain race. We only did that once.
Where was that?
Silverstone, season 6.
Right.
Oh, I remember that.
I locked up a championship there.
Oof. Night rain race.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get a night rain race at the mountain?
Jesus, I don't want to be a part of that, I don't think.
Oh, I sure do.
That'd be a blast.
I still can't.
Survival of the fittest.
I still can't believe the last Mount Panorama race we had.
You had 0 damage. Yeah,
60
incredible.
minutes. 60 minutes, no damage. Shout out Team Oman.
Yeah, his teammate. Are y'all driving the Lexus this season?
BMW.
No,
No,
Anton.
Anton.
Anton. Come if he's in the Lexus. That's all he needs is a Lexus.
Lexus is a lot of fun.
It is. And it sounds amazing.
Oh, so good. If only the brakes were just a touch better.
Look at that bad boy.
Yeah, Anton just confirmed in Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I can get this thing around a lap without pressure loss. Find out why it's doing that.
I have faith in you.
I might have to go out for a steak dinner. Just had that breakfast sandwich and it was just like, yeah, my body's saying more. We want more.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I made it through an out lap. No pressure loss.
I just kept telling myself middle of the track, middle of the track. Warm them tires up.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Somebody tell that guy he can't park there.
Can't park there, mate. And then I got 0.04 pressure loss left front.
Where are you seeing that? Is that the gold number underneath the tire?
Yep.
Interesting.
What overlay do you use?
ACC drive.
It's awesome. It's well worth it.
I just use Armamentario.
We got it mainly for endurance races because we can make adjustments to the car while you're not driving.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like while Darren's out on the track, I'm paying attention to pressures and stuff like that, and I can make adjustments, and then I can change the driver and all the above.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I gave a chance for my tires to get pressure into them, now they're over pressure.
That's fine as long as they're not like crazy over, because you're gonna have some loss.
Yeah.
There's a 37.3.
We take those.
We're lower.
A little hot. A little hot there.
Three tenths coming at turn 7. Oh, down to 2 now. It's all right.
Every little bit helps.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
There's another
Vape.
tenth and a half.
Well,
There, 37.2. PB. There.
Nobody tell Darren that I have a 37-1 on the board.
Oh, fuck. We do that all the time. Sean's like, okay, bud, I put a time up for you to beat. I go in and look. He's got a 36.1. I go in and qualify, 36.0.
We'll always be around a 10.
Cube used to do that to me when we first started.
Is Cuban D4 this year? This
Yeah,
season?
we're both in D4.
Oh, you teamed up with him again?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love Cube.
The fucking guy's funny, man. They're talking about that, and Cube was like, I want to get drunk with you, Cube. He's like, I don't drink. I was like, no, you missed the point. I want to get I want to get drunk with you.
I want to get drunk.
Yeah.
I. Not we should get drunk, but
Yeah,
I.
yeah, no, it's like I never said we should get drunk together. I said I want to get drunk with you because I had the impression that he wasn't a drinker anyway.
He scares the shit out of me during the race sometimes.
Oh, he's nuts, man. It's great.
Well, it'll be dead silent. Like neither one of us are talking. And then all of a sudden somebody penetrates him and he's, oh my God, he's just yelling and screaming. And I'm like, oh shit.
Penetration. Yeah, right back, boys.
That inside Herb.
Hello? Oh,
I heard.
Hey, hey.
it's Mr. Anton.
Oh no.
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, you know, sneezing. The usual.
Yeah.
Praying that I don't get taken out tomorrow by Jeff.
Is Anton really quiet to anyone else?
Yeah, I'm turning him
Blah
up right
blah
now.
blah blah blah.
Ah,
Yeah.
there it is. I'm like, did I turn him down at some point and forget about it?
I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I got Logan. I think my vote.
I got Logan turned down.
I think Logan's at like at like 12.
Yeah.
Logan Schaefer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
yeah.
turned him down again last night too
Yeah,
during the race.
It's like, why in the fuck are you
Dude,
yelling
he
at
got
us?
louder. I didn't think it was possible, but he did.
I remember him doing commentary for some races one time when he was like burping on the stream and shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
This is my favorite kind of commentator right there. Yeah, Sean, I'm sorry you didn't do that when you were commentating my D4 races too.
I would mute myself if I had to burp.
I may have not always been politically correct, but I don't think I was rude.
No. You were great, Darren.
It's Lexus time.
I didn't realize I always left my car sitting on the track. Sorry, boys.
Can't bark there.
I muted myself. I muted myself doing commentary one night because luckily there was 3 of us, but I muted myself because I'm sitting here in the dark watching the race, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life go running across the floor, and I am terrified of spiders. And I muted my stream, and dude, I'm up. I've turned the lights on. I'm up walking around with a golf club looking for this thing, trying to kill it.
And then Jorge's like, Sean, what do you think about this race?
I live in a basement apartment. The only thing that's not allowed to stay
give me a
here.
second.
The only thing that's not allowed to stay here is fucking centipedes.
Oof. Oh, creepy.
Everything else is good. I like my spiders. They're okay. They'll eat houseflies. They'll eat moths. They'll eat all that other shit, right? So I've got a population of spiders here that I'm okay with. Yeah, millipedes or centipedes. Yeah, you gotta fucking go. Earwigs and centipedes.
I
I had an earwig zap me in my bed one night. Boys say, "Oh, they don't bite." It's like, fuck you, they don't bite. It stung me, the little prick.
Just the thought of that climbing into your ear while you're sleeping and.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was into bed with me. It bit me in the side. I was like, fuck this. Yeah. I slept on the couch.
Did it follow you there?
I don't know. I hope not.
Find out in a few years.
Few years.
When it comes out.
Yeah. Hibernation.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Then I'm going to go get something to eat.
You're making me hungry.
Fuck! I spent the pit lane.
Well, I've been stressed out, and I got quite a relief today, so as soon as that happens, Darren gets hungry. And I'll probably sleep tonight, which is kind of nice.
You work tomorrow?
I don't work now till Wednesday night. Wednesday night, Thursday night, 10 days off.
Wednesday night. We have a race Wednesday night.
Looks like I'm taking Wednesday night off.
Choose.
I got pressure loss already in the left front. I didn't touch anything.
Hey, welcome to Indianapolis.
What the fuck is up with that? Like, okay, you just get pressure loss.
You just ran over a bald eagle's talon. America.
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations on that 36.
Thank you.
I've been watching it the whole lap, and I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I even had a couple spots where I was like, I don't know.
Good stuff.
I'll take a 10th.
Oh my goodness.
Invalid.
Tragic.
Yeah, that's alright. I screwed up the beginning of that anyway.
Anton, you top of the board yet?
Yeah, on his outlap.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
On this lap because I barely cut the turn 11 curb. Give me one more lap.
I hope the D4 boys push on the outlap of quali this year.
Not gonna happen.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, you realize how much time we're wasting,
Yeah.
Okay, not this
and you're not warming anything up.
Yellow flag, finish.
Probably gonna make it 35-7. It's not a good lap.
Thank you.
I should have kept my mouth shut. My bad.
I was excited when I got a 35.8.
No, that's a good lap though.
I honestly don't know how I did it.
Because you're the best.
I'm not the best.
I called it. Look, 35-7.
Yeah, no shit. I did that 35.8 right after the new bot and with a half a tank of fuel.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't do any more. I'm getting cross-eyed. It.
Whoa. And you guys got plus 20 kg.
Yeah.
God damn. Anton's minus 30. Wow.
Anton.
I was chasing
junk in the trunk, Sam Bagovich.
I was chasing some D1 guy. Or maybe he's D2. I don't remember his name now. He was in a McLaren.
Oh, Jesus.
I have just exited the game. I am going to jump out of here for a couple hours, boys. I'm going to go do a little bit of adulting. Maybe I'll have.
Wow.
Are you
messed
having?
up that last corner so badly?
You having a beer tonight, Matt?
What's that?
You having a drink tonight?
Yeah, I have some rum left over. I might have a drink or two.
Maybe I'll grab some ciders while I'm out.
What kind of rum you drink?
I'm basic. I like Captain. But I like it all, honestly.
If I suggest a bottle of rum, would you try it?
100%.
Bumbu.
Bumbu.
Bumbu is fucking delicious.
Spell that.
Bumbu.
Oh, Bumbu.
Yeah.
Bumbu rum. Just
drink
the
it over-
original.
I drink it over ice. Yeah, so the original has like a kind of a sweet honey taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a black bottle that's a lot harsher. And then there's a white bottle that's like a cream or something. I've never tried it.
Oh yeah, I
go-
see that
the
on
black
the website.
The black bottle. So 2 ounces of Bumbu on ice and a slice of lime.
Yes.
I might have
And
to try that.
what was the other one called? Something. It was quite similar.
I drink that. I drink Sailor Jerry. Sometimes I'll get Kraken.
The Kraken. The Kraken.
I've had Kraken.
You take Kraken and Angostura bitters again, lime and spicy ginger beer. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, and it's not even that expensive. It's $35.
Yeah, for a fifth. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a cheap rum.
Well, man, I'm paying I think what 20 or 25 for Captain.
And there was another one. I can't remember the name of it. Give me a minute here.
Bumbu. I might have to try that tonight.
It wasn't gunpowder rose.
I'm not a big drinker, but I enjoy rum.
I like my rum.
Havana Club is good.
Nothing like that giant bottle of liquor that Anton had, but
I saw it. Facts.
How about Bush? Bush rum.
beer?
Busch Light?
Bush
No.
rum.
Oh no, never tried it.
It drinks like a Bumbu, and it's $37.90 in Canada. $37.99 for a fifth. Bumbu craft here is $65 a bottle.
What?
Yeah, so the Bush, which drinks quite similar to the Bumbu, is half the price. Be like probably $20 a bottle in where you're at.
Does Canada have a separate tax on alcohol
Oh,
and weed?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We're paving fucking Trans Canada highways with this fucking money, man.
So you guys have sales tax and a liquor tax?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, there's a giant Haitian standing in the doorway at the liquor store.
What?
You walk up, you just stand there and you put your arms in the air and he fucking double kicks you right in the fucking balls before you walk in. You're picturing it now. Right? See, watch this guy kick me in the fucking balls and then in you go. Right? So if I'm looking at a 12 pack of premium beer here, like say a Moosehead Green or something like that. I'm paying almost $30 for 12 beer.
I've seen the Moosehead a couple times in stores. You said that the original one is okay, but the light one was better. But I can't get the light one around here.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the green. You probably get the green there. Would be about it.
Yeah, I get the green. Yeah.
Which is the equivalent of our what we call Alpine. All right, so here a case of Bud Light is $32, 12 beer.
Jesus.
Bottles or cans?
Bottles.
God damn.
So a 15 box of Busch Ice, $31.99. Right, so
I'll stick with my Yingling.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Oh, you know about the Yingling?
Are we brothers?
I think we might be.
a 20.
You want to do karate in the garage?
We both like rum. We both play drums,
Hell yeah.
and we both like Yingling,
Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Oh no. What part?
I'm in Hickory,
Okay.
so it's kind of western North Carolina.
Yeah, so there was a time I remember. I'm not old, but I'm not young either. But I remember there was a time where only Pennsylvania would sell Yingling, and I'm
Yeah.
right on the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like we would have to go across the border just to get Yingling, and now like I'll travel down to Florida and they'll have it on tap, and it's like, oh yes.
Yeah, I think just in the last couple of years they've started getting it in Texas,
Oh yeah, it's the oldest brewery in the U.S.
right? And
It's-
they don't even sell it as a domestic in most bars.
Which is unbelievable. I don't think they say an import, but they say a premium beer. Yeah, Yingling is by far the best beer.
Yingling is good. What are the ones there? Like you guys are looking at, like when we walk into our liquor stores here, like so the Moosehead Brewery here, they probably make 18 different labels. So
Oh, wow.
each of the domestics are only allowed to have 8 labels on shelf. Right, so now people are buying the Rattlers and they're buying their lemon drinks and their shandies. Right, so they're all included in the domestics. Right, so I can go in, I can get Alpine, Moose Light, or the other 6 packages as a domestic, and all of the other packages that they have, they're allowed to put in the store if they call it an import or a premium. So I'm paying an import price for a beer that was made 8 minutes away from where I just bought it. Because it's the only way they can have it in their store is to shelve it as a premium or as an import. So all of the decent beers are all an import or a premium, because the domestics are what all the boppers are buying, right? So
That's unreal.
yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, for me to buy a half decent bottle of scotch, I'm spending minimum $65.
So your shoey cost quite a bit of money, huh?
Yeah, that was an expensive shoey. But I'm okay with it. I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was.
Oh, best believe if I'm doing a shoey, the Yingling will be poured.
Yeah, who was it that did the champagne shoey? It was the first one, and even the spray. It was like nobody else has done it that I've seen.
Who was it that did it with their kids and had the kids spray them?
Who was that?
It's Sean Williams D4 Gold.
Sean Williams.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I would have done that first, but I don't have kids, so.
Why don't you go rent some?
My buddy wanted
kitties.
to rent kids. My buddy Chris and his wife are on a trip. I can't remember where it was at, but they got Legoland. Right? So Chris is in his 40s. He's played Lego his whole life. He wants to go to Legoland. And the guy says, no. He said, what do you mean, no? He said, it's just you and your wife. Well, sorry, you can't come in if you don't have children. He's like, what are you talking about? He says, we're trying to reduce child abduction. And he goes, I think you may have just increased it. Because now I'm going to get a fucking kid.
Right.
Now I got to go get a kid so I can go to Legoland. If you don't have a child, you don't go in Legoland.
That's crazy.
Right? Just keep an eye on that motherfucker.
Right.
right? He came in without kids. Maybe he should leave without kids.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't go to Legoland if you're not accompanied with a child. It was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been playing Lego since 1970, but I'm not allowed to go. Ridiculous.
The Yingling livery is top tier.
That was our liveries from. God, that was several seasons ago. And he asked me if there were any sponsors that I wanted on the car. And I said, yeah, I want Yingling on there right across the wing. He was like, what is that? I was like, just put it on there. I'll
Just put it
explain
there.
to you later.
Right on.
The Superior.
I'm gonna jump out of here, boys. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Sounds good, Darren. Enjoy your steak dinner.
We'll talk to you soon, boys. Have a good one.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very much. Well, here, what I'm gonna kill.
nice one.
I'm gonna kill this stream, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Hit the like, hit us.